Did the Eagles win? Yes. Merry Christmas. But did they do it in a way that really restores any Eagles fans' faith in them making a long-term run in the postseason against the likes of the Niners or the Cowboys or the Lions and so on? Not really. What's going on, everybody? Merry Christmas. I'm making this video short, sweet, and simple because there's a lot of overreaction. There's a lot of unnecessary talk about certain things, but at the end of the day, the Eagles narrowly defeated the New York Giants 33-25 against two different quarterbacks because, they don't have Daniel Jones and Tommy DeVito was stinking it up, and then they threw Tyrod Taylor in, and you would have thought, oh, that's why they actually started scoring points. Realistically, no. The special teams forced, I think it was Zacchaeus to run into Boston Scott, and he fumbled the football to start the second half, which was fantastic. Led to a touchdown. And then Dallas Goedert slipped out of his break on a route, and the ball a little far out of his reach because he slipped, and he wasn't able to, time the jump properly because he was trying to regain his balance. Ended up being intercepted and returned for a touchdown. And they also went for two because of a horse collar tackle by Hurts because he was trying his very best not to let that pick six happen. But regardless, 15 points off of stupid mistakes that you can't even blame coaching for. You slip on your break, it happens. It just ends up being an interception return for a touchdown. Unfortunate, bad luck. The special teams blunder on that kickoff, that fumble that Boston Scott had, good play on the Giants guy for shoving Zacchaeus with all that momentum into Boston Scott, but at the same time, you really cannot lose the football when that happens. I don't know how Boston Scott just went from a runner to all of a sudden his arms were out on each side and they both landed up on their butts. And I don't know. It just felt weird. It just felt strange. It's hard trying to describe that specific play. It was weird. Shouldn't have happened. That's the end of that's the end of discussion. I felt though, despite all of that, DeAndre Swift had a great game, especially in the fourth quarter. He got into the end zone. I don't know how many rushing yards he had off the top of my head, but he ran really, really well when we needed him to. Hurts didn't play that bad of a game whatsoever. He had 300 yards. You take out that pick six if, Goddard is able to catch it, if he doesn't slip. You take that pick six out of the equation, threw for a touchdown, ran for a touchdown. All in all, solid game on the offensive side of things. There were a few moments where you saw the same inconsistent play calling and execution that we are unfortunately getting familiar with here in Philly. But the Eagles did enough to win this game. They just didn't put the team away. They gave them too many opportunities. And kudos to the Giants for giving it their all. They did not give up, and I can respect that. But the Eagles were clearly the better team, and it should have been 33-10, not 33-25, and that's kind of the end of the fact. And at the end of the day, we won. The Eagles won. That's the biggest thing to take away from this game. They won. They're in first place in the NFC East now. All they have to do is win against the Cardinals and hope the Cowboys lose to the Lions somehow. I really don't think that'll happen, but stranger things have happened. And if that happens, they clinch or just win out. Beat the Cardinals, beat the Giants again. You clinch the division for a second year in a row, and that is a feat that is proving more and more difficult, especially with us being so close to it, No one's been able to do it since the Eagles did it back in 2004. And it's funny the way now you're just seeing how you can call it imploding, very much so, and it's just wild, because there's a lot of talent on this team, and most of the issues that are happening right now can really go to coaching and to what the Eagles offense is and what the Eagles defense is, and there's still a lot of issues, but we're going to be getting people like Avonte Maddox back, Zach Cunningham, Darius Slay. I mean, the team will be almost as healthy as it can possibly be going into the playoffs, regardless if they win the division or not. So hopefully they can finally iron out these kinks that have been just killing the Eagles killing themselves for so long, for the past month of football or so, and get into the playoffs with, really, really good chance of doing something. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But now it's on to Arizona. And I will, since work is over for me right now, like heavy work because it's Christmas, I'll be able to actually like probably make a few more videos like I wanted to. I wanted to last week after the Eagles are a joke video because I had a lot more that I wanted to say about the Eagles after after the Seahawks, but I held back a bit because I was so busy. But here we are now. So I'll see you all in the next video. Leave a comment down below how you feel, subscribe, and thumbs up, and all that good stuff. Let's keep talking Eagles football. And I'll see you later. Merry Christmas, y'all. And if I don't say it anytime sooner, Happy New Year. Happy holidays, y'all.